This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming today with another Show Z store arrival. We got the RT-05 Black Beetle, also known as Beast Wars Tarantulas, on the turntable. Robot Toys is coming in hot. It's got some really neat looking stuff there. The top of the box, the bottom of the box, and there's no barcodes because you get this from Show Z store, guys. Let's crack it open and see how cool he is. But before we do that, make sure to like, share, subscribe. All the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching, guys. Comes in that box right there is right here. We got one sheet of instructions on how to get Black Beetle into his beast mode from his robot mode. It's pretty neatly done. Other side's just a blank. You have this masterpiece packaging that all the robot toys have come in thus far. I really do appreciate this. And let's get, and it looks like an alternate head there, and then a show accurate head. So let's get him out of the plastic prison. What an absolutely beautiful tangle web robot toys have weaved with this new release, and Tarantulas has never really looked better, guys. I think this is absolutely stellar, and we're going to take a closer look at those details. Let's face it, that is a beautiful head, and this alt head appears to be his show accurate head, and I am going to go with this versus the one that came on here by default. That is probably the old toy. I'll have to go back and research it and look at it later. But all the same, he looks really freaking cool. He's got like a rubber band kind of thing going on to keep that in place there. I love that he comes with a second one with a removable missile there. It doesn't launch or anything, but dude, that's so cool. It actually did a little something there at the back end of it. Anyway, stuff that you can do, things you can do. The colors and the paintwork is just stellar. I mean, look at the way that looks on the back there, and I love the way the legs tuck up, or you can definitely unfurl them like the show. I'll do that in a moment. Just so beautiful. It'd be awesome if they had that little green eyeball. It looks like they might have had something molded in there at one point, but still ambitious effort. This looks so good, and Robot Toys is definitely humming another one here. We're going to go into the articulation real quick here in robot mode. You do get all the way around on a ball joint, but it's like got a couple of different pivots that you can do there. It mold breaks a little bit there, but when it's down in here, you can get only that far. You can look down like that. You can go all the way around. So there's that. You can go all the way around on the ball joint at the shoulder. It has another like hinge that you can do there, due probably to the transformation joint. You got an upper bicep, so you can get those other poses as you see fit. You have 90 degrees in the elbow there. It also has a below the elbow swivel, so you can do all those other wrist articulations with those pincers, and the pincers do open and close and have the tab points needed to pull off your said poses and hold said blasters and coolness and grip things and awesomeness. Nice little bit of painted detail there on the blasters as well. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And there is no waist joint that I can see right here, and I just popped that off. Yeah, due to the engineering here, you're not going to get a waist swivel, but it probably does a little shift and swivel inside of the transformation. You can get all the way up in a very loosey-goosey full Van damage all the way to the top. It can get all the way out in a Mr. T due to the way that they did the ball joints there. So I mean, you got quite a bit of different articulation there. You have upper thigh swivel that you can see moving around on that ball there. You will pop these off if you're not careful. You do get this much in the leg there. You got crazy, as you can see me manipulating the ankle rocker there. I want to say it's on a swivel too. And then these things just keep popping out right here at the knee, so you got the other knee joint, and that's due to the transformation. But it's supposed to stay up in there, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is, guys. So that's going to do it for your robot mode articulation. Let's get a couple of the poses real quick. The articulation that I forgot to mention is right here. You can spin this all the way around and unfurl those legs to get that more show accurate blaster that he does, machine gun blaster. Hosing down the maximals with the steady stream of rat-tat-tat in the face. So that's really, really cool that you can also get that pose going on there. And in a neater bit, you got a magnet here. I do believe, inside of this, so you can like stick it to metal stuff and have him dangling from his blaster, just like he does in the show a couple of times. So you can actually have your tarantulas just hang out with you in your collection, which is pretty crazy awesome, and get the drop on any Maximal. Only one more thing to do. Spoiler alert, let's get the spawn of Unicron over into his beast mode and see how cool that really is. And here is Tarantulas in his delicious spider mode. What a tangle web Robot Toys has indeed spun here. And he does have some dorky, weapon storage there. He's actually holding his cannon, one of his pincers there. He's standing up on these two legs and those three on that side, so you can get a little bit of a creepy crawly walking pose. And the details are just really phenomenal here as well. As you can see, he's got his eyes there. We're going to go ahead and take this off because it's a little bit annoying. So we got the blaster off, and now he's raising his pincer up just like you see on the box art there. And just really cool that you could do all that. So, and all 8 eyes are staring at you. Looks really good. Pincers are there to a degree. You can spread them out. You can flip these things upside down, but I like this look better with the legs up like this, as you can see right there, to where you can actually get a good standing pose. And I will try to do this real quick right here. Those with arachnophobia may not like the way he looks there, and he's dragging his cannon. This is kind of how I did it, like with G1 Beast Wars figures. It kind of just like hung out the back end, so it didn't have all this awesome coily stuff, so that you can actually do a really cool pose here. So you can actually have him bungee in his spider mode, and I'm just trying to hold it steady here, so you can have him hanging out with you. That's so cool that you can do that. Something that the Hasbro stuff couldn't do. Let's get him all wound up here. Of Beast Mode Tarantulas, this one really has me. I adore this. I love that they thought about the elasticity there. You can still store everything if you so desire. Let's get this guy into some final thoughts. Some final thoughts on Tarantulas here. This is not going to be for everybody because some folks have arachnophobia, and I can certainly see why and how and all that jazz right there. I love that they give him a spider web with elasticity to do his little bouncing thing like he does in the show. I love the way this beast mode, the way it looks, but what absolutely shines is when you get him back over in the robot mode. Terrorize! Really how cool he looks over here in his robot mode. This is really awesome. I love that we can do the stuff and things with his web there. That is a really cool play feature I was not expecting whatsoever. And in the transformation sequence, I did find out that if you don't tab it in fully, you do get that waist joint. It's also a transformation joint, so you can get those more dynamic poses with the old spawn of Unicron, and his mischievousness reigns supreme here in Robot Toys' form. Daggone, where's Black Arachnia? That's all I gotta say about this guy right here. I absolutely adore this Tarantulas figure. He looks so cool, and anybody that's a Beast Wars fan would be foolhardy not picking this guy up. I got him from Show Z store. He came in it gave me the notification, go ahead and pay for your thing last week, and it's here this week. So the shipping is like really top notch. Thanks again to Show Z store for shipping that out so quickly. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching, and what are you waiting for? Stop watching my review. Go to Show Z store. Use my buddies Jimmy or Billy the Kid. They got their codes there for getting a discount on this guy and many awesome other Robot Toys. I can't wait to get the rest of this Robot Toys lineup that I know that is coming. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a happy and safe week. Sorry it's been a minute. Until our one, guys.